All right, everybody, finally, driving through the neighborhood, decided to stop in on this construction site. Finally, I found one that builds corners. Look at that. If you've been looking at my other videos, none of these were in it. This is a corner. And then they actually got the other side, the 2x4 on the other side. That is a proper corner. Look at that. See, look at here. You don't see any of that sideways blocking. Look at that. That right there is a T. Look here, they actually made a T. They made it into the header section of this door, so not sure exactly why they did that. It's a little tiny door. But this is the way I like to see my stuff built. This is the way I would build my house, right here. Full corners. So that means there's 3 2x4s on this corner right here. 1, 2, 3, and a stud on the side, the wall itself. That is beautiful work. Beautiful work, look at that. Above and below, everything's blocked out. Yeah, this is very nice compared to what I've been looking at. Look at that, that is a T. 2x4, 2x4, 2x4. That is what you call a T. Look at that. That's beautiful work right there. I don't even know who's building this house. But I sure do like what I'm seeing. Yes, this is the way I would do it, everybody. I understand they're blocking in the inside like that. That's understandable. But instead of laying their pieces sideways, they stood their pieces up 8 feet. Eliminates all that blocking down that wall right there. And then look how they did their inside corners. That's beautiful. Look at all the sheet rockers will be happy about this. I can tell you that. The sheet rockers will be happy about this. They're gonna have to add another 2x4 here because they don't have very much. I hope that video was recording. My phone was going off or something. It said it wasn't recording. But yeah, that's a nice tee. I like it. I like their outside corners. I like their headers. I like the top plate. I like it to have very minimal blocking for their OSB on the outside. Minimal. Must be a reason for this being treated on the outside there. Must be a reason for it. I guess it's because it's connected to this, because, well, they did the same thing on the front porch. So the porches, excuse me, they put treated wood on the bottom. I like that. Did the same thing on this side. I didn't notice it. But yeah, look at that. That's some good building, guys. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Yep, I like it. I like it. It's the first one I've walked in on that I actually think is pretty amazing. It's a little tiny house. They're building so many tiny houses nowadays. Small little tiny houses everywhere. Of course, they'll have to add a stud in here. Or 2. They're gonna have to do something right here, of course, to make that bathtub work out. But that's, they're just not finished with that. I can see how they actually doubled that wall right here on the outside. So maybe they made their spot a little bit big. And they ended up having to build another wall to make it the right size. Boy, let me tell you something. They did not miss out on studs on this thing. I mean, studs, headers, top plates, hurricane clips. Missing one right there, but I'm sure they'll get to it. Yeah, this is nice work. They even got a 2x6 wall right here in the interior. Another bathroom here. That's pretty work right there. The sheetrockers will not have any problem with this. The only thing that I noticed, I like the treated on the bottom out there. Look at that. That's an outside corner. 1, 2, 3. See there? That gives you something to nail to on the inside. I love it. I love it. The only problem they got right here is this probably isn't even connected. Well, it is, but they're going to have to do something about that because they didn't nail that in the right place. It's leaning. It's leaning. Nice work right here, guys. Yes, sir. Look at there. No, none of that sideways California blocking, California exterior corners, or whatever they call it. Another stud. Well, I'm telling you, they got a little bit of difficulty with putting their studs in straight. They built a Y right there. It's the YMCA. YMCA. Oh my gosh, look at that. Whoo-wee. Look where they are. That is interesting. That's interesting. Look at that. This thing is connected. That's a bolt. It goes all the way down into the concrete. And they took a 6x6, I think. They did. They took a 6x6 and notched a piece out of it so they could put this inside of it. Now they'll frame around that and close it in. That's done properly. I like that. Not sure how they're going to put this center one in, but that's cool. I like this house. I never did get a chance to check behind to see what kind of nailing they had done on their OSB. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Look at that. I can actually see the heads. Yeah, that's nice. Nice work, guys. Nice. See, they're not blown all the way through the material. The last one that we went into, oh my word, they had blown the nails all the way through the OSB. And they just felted it in, so I guess it passed inspection. Look at that massive thing right there. Good work, guys. Kudos, for sure. I like it. Plywood clips everywhere. I like that. I haven't even been seeing them in the other jobs. They actually got plywood clips, 2 foot on center. Plywood clips, that's OSB. Nice job. What do you think, guys? It's a lot better than the rest of them we've been looking at, right? Nice tray ceiling right here in the bedroom. Not sure why they did that, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But everything's here. Inside corners is here. That's normal, guys. That's normal. So they laid 1 sheet of OSB on the side because they put treated on the bottom, because that's an exterior porch. I see where they had a little bit of difficulty, and when they built this wall, so this is going to be a slight issue because the bolt is outside of their plate. So I'm not sure how they're going to rectify that. Not sure how they're going to rectify that. But yeah, everything's nailed down tight. I do got a big old crack in the concrete though. Look at that crack. My word. Look at that crack. It's a brand new house. And it's a concrete slab house, so I'm not sure as I'd want to have a crack like that in my floor immediately. Hopefully they rectify that too. You can see where they cut lines in it so it wouldn't try to keep it from splitting. You know how concrete will split, just crack back there. Well, they've got their splits. You can see where they ran their concrete line to make sure they didn't have that issue, but they did have one back there. But I want to say most everything here that I'm looking at is right, except for this. They're going to have to take that off. You're going to have to add a 2x4 right there. Of course, you have nothing to nail your anything to. Of course, these pipes, I'm sure they're not going to be like this. This must be just a temporary deal they got set up here. Temporary. Something. But anyways, sink. Good work, guys. What do you think? This is normal framing for me. Normal framing. You're going to have something to nail your sheetrock to. That's a T. You got a 2x4, a 2x4, and a 2x4, and then a wall that butts into that, another 2x4, which gives you a solid corner for your sheetrock, okay? That's what you want. This is a T. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 2x4s nailed together, so that when you put your next wall up, you nail it to that 2x4 back there, and you got a corner, right? Because you want to have a corner for your sheetrock to nail to. Excuse me. Yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. What do you think? You tell me, is this any a little bit different than the rest of them I've been showing you? As far as the framing? I don't think this is the California framing here. I like the way they did it.